Yo, what is going on, guys? Matthew V. Haynes here, aka the Clock Master. Today, guys, if you can see by the title, you see it yourself there. Patty Jenkins has officially been signed to return for Wonder Woman 2, and I'm going to discuss in this video why that's a good thing and why it kind of took so long to get such a, what you would think, an obvious decision to get signed. So before getting into that, guys, please make sure if you are new to the channel to subscribe, press that gray or red button, whatever it is now, press it, subscribe, ring notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. Also, guys, please do not forget to check out my social media links in the description box below for new updates, cool pictures, and other fun stuff, behind the scenes looks of things like that. Also, if you want to send me anything for my unboxings on this channel through my P.O Box, my P.O Box information is also in the description box below. And of course, as well, if you want to help support the channel financially, if you want to do that, please check out my Patreon in the description box as well, along with my social media and everything else. Okay, guys, so let's discuss a little bit about why this is a good thing. First of all, I want to say congratulations to Patty Jenkins for finally sealing the deal with Warner Brothers on getting her to return for Wonder Woman 2. Now, you would think that that is such an obvious decision that they could have made months ago. Well, yeah, the first movie did well. Of course, obviously, they're going to sign her on for the second one. The problem is, what normally happens in Hollywood with these major films is that, especially with females, with women, female directors, is that they would have them come on for the first movie, and then if it does well, they'd immediately replace them with a male director and pay them even more than they would pay the female director, and they continue the sequel. Things like that happened for Twilight, things like that happened for Kung Fu Panda, and various other movies that happened years ago with different female directors who the first movie initially did really well, and then the sequel and the movies that came after that just did well, not did bad. They did good, but they had male directors, and they were paid even more. So what was going on is that why it took so long is that Patty Jenkins and her representatives and everyone, it's been reported that she was in talks with Warner Brothers in arguing with them, not so much arguing, but creating more of a business proposal for her to be equally paid the same amount that any male director would get paid for a sequel to a really successful film. And they've been going back and forth for months, and I'm guessing finally they've been able to come to some agreement, and she is going to be directing the second movie. That is amazing, guys. She's broken so many records already with the first film, and having her back here for the second one, it's just the icing on the cake here. She's going to be the first female director to continue a movie that has successfully done well in the box office. High grossing. Wonder Woman is breaking records. Even Spider-Man, well, Spider-Man just recently broke Wonder Woman's record so far in the box office with his China release over the weekend. But still, Wonder Woman is arguably one of the best films, or one of the best superhero films that was released all year so far. We still have a couple more films in the action superhero fantasy world to come out, like we have Thor Ragnarok to come out, and of course we have Star Wars The Last Jedi, which we haven't really seen so much things about, but we're not going to be discussing about The Last Jedi in this video. But it's such an important thing for Patty Jenkins that she's back, because she really pushed a lot of things with the first film. A lot of the ideas, a lot of the writing, even though she co-wrote it with Zack Snyder and other different writers, a lot of the pushing and the backing and the passion behind Wonder Woman was through Patty Jenkins. And now we're going to have her return for the second film, which is set to be released in 2019 before Christmas, which is really weird considering that the first one was released over the summer. It's a little bit weird for that, but you know, she's going to be having that same passion and bringing it over to second movie, which is most likely going to be hopefully better than the last. Now, like I said, going back to her breaking records, she not only is the first female director to really make a really successful DCEU film, but she's also someone who's her record is like, when she came into this thing, not a lot of people knew whether she was going to do a really good job or a bad job or this kind of job. They had no clue what was going to happen, but the results and the evidence is right there as to what she can do. So I'm very happy for Patty Jenkins. You know, that's a big win for women's rights, and I really do believe that women and men and everybody should be paid equally, the same amount, just depending on their work. If you do a good job, you should be paid what your job deserves. whatever your work and whatever you were able to put out deserves. And there's a whole bunch of things too with it, because a lot of people say a lot of the work goes in the producer's hands, because the director, they oversee everything. They literally control what goes where in the film. They control, you know, the whole flow of from start to finish, what is going to be happening, everything like that. Of course, you have the producers who also help with a lot of those things as well. But for a movie that does really well in the box office, like Wonder Woman, getting a sequel and having a director for that and paying them, you know, most directors get, for instance, Zack Snyder got paid so much money for Batman versus Superman. He got paid a lot for Man of Steel, but then for Batman versus Superman got paid double. So things like that. So you know, they're gonna want to have her back, but they need to give her, and her thing is that, hey, if you're gonna have me back here for this one, you gotta pay me the same amount that any other male directors would get for a sequel. And I don't blame her for that. She completely deserves that, and she's earned that, in my opinion, making definitely what I think is one of the best superhero films that I've seen in the last 10 years. If I'm being honest with you, that is my personal opinion here. You may not have to agree with me, and that's fine. But I think she's made one of the most groundbreaking, tide-shifting films, superhero films, that I have seen in the last 10 years. I've seen Wonder Woman 9 times in theaters. I'm getting ready to purchase it in Blu-ray. It's such an amazing film. I enjoyed my time watching it. So congratulations to Patty Jenkins for Wonder Woman 2. I cannot wait for that. It's a big win for women's rights in Hollywood so far. She's breaking records. She's setting examples, making herself a role model for other younger female directors out there that want to perhaps become director one day. So that's great. I'm glad that she's doing her thing. She's breaking records and she's making bomb films. So congratulations to Patty Jenkins. Looking forward to Wonder Woman 2. All right, guys, in other news, coming up next, we have Thor Ragnarok. I have some things I want to talk about in the next video, so be on the lookout for that video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. You know, your thoughts about this. Are you happy about this? Are you not happy about this? Do you think she should have been as paid as much, or do you think she should not have been as paid as much? I don't know the exact figure, but that's what's going on right now. So you guys let me know in the comment section down below as normal, and I will see you guys in the next video, man. Clockmaster out.